Welcome to my YouTube channel, Blend Fusion. For today, what we're making is Popeyes chicken sandwich, just my version of it. So let's get started. These are all the ingredients that you'll need. So some garlic powder, dried parsley, Cajun seasoning, salt, red chili powder, cornstarch, Italiano seasoning, baking powder, some garlic, vinegar, green chili, some oil, Sriracha sauce, buttermilk, white flour, and some eggs. So I have 4 big pieces of chicken breast. What I did is I just cut them in half and then I flattened them. I have some pickles, some buns, and my own mayonnaise sauce that I've created. Okay, so now it's time to marinate the chicken. I already have oil in this plate, so I'm just gonna add the garlic, green chili, and salt. So let's get started with the garlic first. Add the salt in. And the green chili, and then we're just gonna mix it together before adding in the chicken. Okay, so what you wanna do is take one of your chicken pieces and apply the mixture on top, a little bit of it, and massage it in on both sides. And then you're gonna repeat the same steps with the other chicken pieces. So it should look something like this. So the chicken mix should look like this. Now we're ready to move on to the dry ingredients. So we're gonna first add the flour in. Okay, and then I have some cornstarch. And then some baking powder. And then we're just gonna mix all that together before adding in the other spices. So the rest of the spices, so we have the Cajun seasoning, salt, red chili powder, Italiano seasoning, garlic powder, and dried parsley. I'm just gonna add that all into this bowl. And then you wanna make sure everything is mixed properly. And then we are ready to move on to the wet ingredients. We're ready for the wet ingredients, so we're gonna start off with the eggs first. Just crack them and add them into your bowl. So I have my eggs in here. Now I'm just gonna add in the vinegar, the chili vinegar. Okay, and then I'm gonna add in the buttermilk. And then lastly, I'm gonna add the Sriracha sauce. And then we're gonna take a whisk and we're gonna mix everything together. We're just gonna whisk everything together. So keep mixing, making sure that there's no clumps in here. So we need to still mix. So keep mixing, make sure it's all smooth, and then we're ready to make the sandwich. Now we're ready to coat the chicken. So it should look something like this. So what you wanna do is take one piece of your chicken piece, and then you wanna dip it in the wet ingredient. And then you wanna slowly bring it to the dry ingredients, and make sure all of the dry ingredients are on this piece of chicken. Okay, just like this. You want to shake off a little piece and then put it to the rack. Okay, and repeat the same steps. So in this pot I have oil that's already hot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the piece of chicken, we're gonna add it in here carefully. It should take a few minutes to cook. Now it's time to fry the chicken, so I'm just gonna carefully put one piece in first. Okay, and you should be able to hear that noise, that sizzling noise once again, and you want to keep it in there for a few minutes or until it gets golden brown, and turn it on both sides. So we'll just add in the other piece, only 2 pieces at a time right now, depending on if your pot is big enough. gonna lightly toast the buns. So you just wanna keep it like this on both sides. So what we're gonna do first is we're just gonna take the mayonnaise and we're just gonna apply it on both sides of the bread, just like this. And it's up to you how much you wanna put. I like a lot, so I'm gonna put extra. Okay, and then we're gonna take the chicken. You're gonna take the chicken piece and we're just gonna apply it on top right here. Now I like some onions. You don't have to add onions if you don't want, but you could play around with it. Add whatever toppings you'd like. So here are the onions, and then I'm gonna add 2 pickles, just like that. And then we are gonna build the sandwich like this. And there you have it, the chicken sandwich.